Well, welcome to the Singapore Flyer. This is where you get the best view of the circuit, unless of course that you've got the chance to sit in a Red Bull, and that's exactly what these men can do. Well, two of them, Sebastian Vettel, Mark Webber, Christian Horner and Adrian Newey. Sebastian, let's start with you. It wasn't the championship today, but it was a pretty dominating win. Are you happy?
Today was incredible, from start to finish the car was fantastic. We were able to pull out a huge gap to the cars behind. Obviously the safety car in the middle of the race didn't help us, but still didn't stop us, so it was great. As I said, every time I had to push, I had the feeling and the comfort to do it. So we got it done. I'm very happy because I really like the track. I think it's a special race, special atmosphere. Just look down, so I'm very happy.
Mark, it was a third place for you today. Do you leave Singapore with a smile on your face?
Pretty satisfied, really. I think yes, it would have been nice to have a cleaner start to the race. We obviously lost a lot of time behind Fernando, which is possible around here because it's a tight, twisty track. Overtaking we knew was going to be pretty tricky. The DRS zone was pretty short, so that made the overtaking only possible really around the stops. So we got there eventually, and by then, Seb and JV were into a rhythm out in front. Obviously, off the back of the safety car, had some reasonable pace on the prime with JV. And he was pretty quick in the last stint, to be fair. He was on a good level, so I think ultimately is probably what I deserved today. Seb drove a great race for the victory, and it was a good podium for us.
And Christian, you're going to need a new ankle soon. It's moving so much this season.
Yeah, so I'm scared of heights as well, actually. So, no, I mean, it was
Watch out.
it was a fantastic day for the team. I mean, Sebastian just was, he was awesome, particularly the first half of the race. And the left-hand side of the grid seemed to all lose out. So, that put Mark down a couple of positions, but some great moves on particularly Fernando, who's been fairly mugged by these two the last three races now to get back up onto the podium. So it's been a great weekend for the whole team.
Adrian, when your team is very much in control of a race, in control of a situation, and you see a Lotus emerging in the pits, did your heart rate go up a couple of beats?
Yeah, it certainly did, yes. I mean, we could kind of see it from the end of the pit lane live, and frankly, that was a bit close, but luckily Heike saw Seb and there was no contact.
I made it clear going into the race that I do not want any updates whether we are in a good position or not. A little bit similar to Abu Dhabi, obviously. Now we obviously look forward to the next race and hope to increase the lead a little bit more.
Some drivers seem magnetic to each other, and you and Fernando Alonso always seem to be jostling from Spa onwards. You put some nice moves past him today.
Yeah, I think Fernando was, I think, unusually for them, struggling a bit with the rear tyres. So he was not too bad in the last sector, but in the first two sectors he was struggling a little bit. So for him to get the car into and off the low speed stuff wasn't easy for him. So I decided to make a move on the track at turn 14, which worked out okay, and then I lost out around the stop a little bit, I think. So he got back ahead, and then after the safety car, I had a chance to attack him into turn 10, which is not without its risks, obviously, because it's very, very narrow down there with the curbing.
The season we had so far, it should be in reach, but as I said, we still have to get that point.
Well, apart from Christian, who's scared of heights, I'll let you all enjoy the view.
Thank you.